Hi everybody, this is Scenario, and today I'm gonna do a quick review of the new Fujifilm digital camera. Well, this is actually a small interpretation of what they call a digital SLR camera. This version is actually the S500. It's a pretty small handy camera. It comes with a 2.7 screen, with a 12 times optical zoom and a stability control. It's a pretty nice camera for somebody who wishes to upgrade from your standard digital camera to a perhaps a little more advanced camera. It's got 10 megapixels. The zoom is 12 times optical zoom, and the materials are pretty good. It's well built quality. The handling of the camera is pretty firm. It comes with a shoulder strap, the lens cover. This is the original packaging for the camera. So you can see it's a very small handy camera, and well, in reality it's basically a small digital camera which they added a zoom, a upgraded zoom. Well, having a look at it, the flash actually pops up from a small little button here. It's actually handy and very impressive. Well, the main features of this camera, well, are that it actually has a good zoom, is a pretty good picture quality. I've used it for a week now. It comes with an internal memory of I'm afraid to say only 16 megabytes, which is very small. You can store at least 8 pictures or something, depending on the actual size of the pictures that you store. Another advantage of this camera is that it uses 4 batteries, which actually last long. They actually come in the original packaging of the camera. It lasts about a week or more. In fact, depending on how you use it, if you are a regular user, then it probably will last less. But it's a pretty handy camera. It's also got the recording function. You can also record video on it. Let me just pop this thing in, and by selecting here in this multiple keys, you can actually select which function you wish to use, such as video or normal shorts, and it's got a pretty cool function which it actually chooses which type of condition is best suited for you to use. But one of the annoying things when using the video function, however, in this camera, are that as you zoom in and out, because this is an electronic zoom, this is automated zoom, then it transfers that machinery sounds, that thermal sounds, into the actual video. So as you zoom, you'll be hearing something like which is actually the zoom moving, and that sound will be transferred into your video. Now, by far, this has been one of the main drawbacks which I've seen while using this device. Otherwise, the picture quality is fine. It uses an SD card which you can buy separately, because it doesn't come with the camera. Just 4 batteries, like I said, and the little SD card which you can slot it in, and it's very handy, easy to use. You can take it on holiday, and it also comes with an AV out function, which basically allows you to connect the camera directly to your television or any other display output device, which is pretty cool. Another feature about it that I also like is that you can choose, while the camera is on, you can choose to take the photo while viewing this LCD screen here. You can choose to take it while you view it from this, or you can simply press a button and you can see through the EVF, which is what they call it, which is the user vision function, easy vision function, which basically just, and then the actual image which you're gonna see through it, it's not gonna be a lens illustration, it's actually gonna be like a small LCD, which you can see it's a very digital camera, also clear, almost the same clarity as using the normal LCD. And I think this function is ideal if you're in places where you don't have a immediate supply of power, for example, to charge the camera, because with it you can also recharge the batteries. If you don't have it, then it saves power by using this function, and you can still pop up the flash. It still works brilliantly. And well, in terms of user functionality, it comes with a CD which you can use. You can install it on your computer, and it uses a simple drag and drop function, which enables you to put your pictures, and it also has a small software which enables you to edit your pictures, which is really cool. Another function, well, let me just show you. These are basically the cables which come with it. This is the transfer cable to the computer, and this is the AV cable which you can connect it to your TV or any other thing that you can actually see it. That's pretty cool. And well, what else can I say? It's got this little, this little hole here which you can connect a stand or something, and this is where the actual sound is reflected from. This, you can see this little bar, this is where you capture the actual sound, which is pretty cool, and it doesn't obstruct while you hold the camera, because you basically can only hold it with one hand, which is pretty cool. Although the sound is a bit skirmish sometimes when you are in busy environments and you're trying to record any videos. In terms of the actual software which you find in the camera, what I can tell you is that it's loading. It's pretty quick when loading. What I can tell you is that when you take a picture, for example, I'll take a picture of myself, right? I don't know if you guys can see me. Yeah. Brilliant. Well, I don't know why it didn't come out so clear. Let me try and add the flash. Well, all right, but when you take a picture, right, I just finished taking the picture, and if you want to view it immediately, like you're in a group of friends and they want to see the picture immediately, you press this little button here, which is a green play button inside the box, and it takes you straight away to the library where you can view the pictures and many other pictures, right? Oh shit. Yeah. And if you want to go back to the actual taking shots, in most cameras you'd actually press the same button to go back, but in this camera, if you press it, it actually tells you that you need to press the shutter button. I don't know, you guys can't see it well, which is the initial button for taking photos. So if you press it once, then it resets and goes back to the photo mode. You don't have to press it again. This is pretty handy if you're taking photos in a busy place and you want to capture so many photos at a time, don't have to see, and it's pretty handy. And well, it's got many other features such as the stability control and automated flash, and yeah, basically that's it. It's a nice buy. I actually got this camera from Amazon. It cost me £160, which I thought was a little bit too much, but again I bought it with some accessories, which was a bundle, and the normal price for this camera will go until £210. So for the price I got, it was pretty cool. And yeah, I would highly recommend this camera to any amateur photographer who wishes to step a little bit from the traditional digital camera, the flat digital camera and stuff. This is pretty handy, and it's pretty impressive while you hold it. Gives that impression of professionalism, as if you can actually do some professional photos. And yeah, this is my review of the Fujifilm S1500 digital camera. Alright, thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope this was useful to you.